Hey guys, I'm Rowdy. Good morning. Today we're back on this NR2003 Rowdy Energy Sim Series. After race number 2, it's been a Gibbs standoff through the first 2 races. Denny Hamlin winning the 500 and Kyle Busch winning the Subway 400 at Rockingham. It is now time for the Penzoil 400 at Las Vegas. Here are the point standings. Austin Cindric, 2 very consistently well finishes at Daytona and Rockingham put him first among all drivers in points. Truex behind with some pretty consistent runs. And then you got Kyle Busch, your most recent winner, out in 3rd. He led the most laps last race, so he's been getting heck of points. He got the most laps at Daytona and the most laps led at Rockingham. He led every lap at Rockingham, just so y'all guys know. Denny Hamlin, your 500 winner, is currently 6th in points. We don't really have a chase for the cup format since this was 2003 and the chase for the cup was introduced in 2004. So we're about a year off. Hold on. Alright guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. But, yeah. So, they don't really have a chase for the cup format. Anyway, we are getting ready for 41 laps at Vegas. Will we see a repeat winner, or will we see a new winner? It's been a Gibbs standoff. We could be seeing another Joe Gibbs Racing winner. Kyle Busch, 2 poles in a row. Can he make it 3 today? No, he will be on the 2nd row starting today. It's Austin Cindric on the front row today. Let's go ahead, accelerate about right there. We'll be getting the command any second now at Las Vegas. No, where is Austin Cindric? There we go. Should be getting the command. Oh.
Start your engines.
There is the command to fire engines from Las Vegas. On the pole is Austin Cindric. And in the top 3 drivers in points are the top 3 starting off today. Or the top 3 starting order. Austin Cindric on pole with Truex behind. This is the 2003 version of Las Vegas. As we go on, I will try to get for Season 2, if we do a Season 2, I will try to get all the modded tracks in. I just really wanted to get this started, and I had been working so much on this to get the mods in, to get all the cars. We have a new driver, I think, if it added him, and the 81 should be Ty Gibbs. If it added him, let me check real fast. No, that's not. Yes, it did add Ty Gibbs. And there were 2 Suarez's. So I took Suarez out. One of the Suarez's out. I had no idea why there were 2 Suarez's. That's just me being dumb. Anyway, here we go. We get ready to go green from Las Vegas. Can Kyle Busch go 2 races in a row? Or can Truex be the 3rd Gibbs driver to win? We're going to have to find out before we take the green flag. Here we go. We are racing at Vegas, the $1 million city. Well, I don't know what you want to call it. We are racing from Vegas, ladies and gentlemen. There's the first lap at Vegas, and guess who's to the lead? It's the number 18 of Kyle Busch. He has been dominant through the first 3 races this season, and he's going to look to continue. We have a caution out, though. I did not see the caution come out. We're going to have to go on board with the pace car to see at what point this caution came out. I don't know why my little replay bar won't show up on the bottom, so I always have to exit out. Alright, what point do we see those lights come on the pace car? I heard scraping. Alright, there it is. We need to now find who was the culprit. Hamlin's down pit road. That's not good. Looks like he won't be winning. Oh no! That's Keselowski on his roof. Oh no. Okay, what happened? Oh, it was just aggressive racing. That's what it looked like. Let's take a look at what just happened. Kurt Busch getting under that too. And, oh, hooked by the 21, and that's a big wreck at Vegas. Wow. Oh, they all piled up. The big one at Vegas. Wow, that was a huge pile up. We gotta go on board with somebody after that one. How about we go on board with Kurt Busch? Does that sound good? Brad Keselowski on his lid. That was probably the biggest wreck we've seen all season. We didn't have any in the 500. We had probably like one big wreck at Rockingham. It could have been bigger, but that was the biggest we've seen all season. Here's on board with Kurt Busch in the Advent Health #1. He just hooks him, and then here comes DiBenedetto with a big run. Comes right across the nose, and they just, yeah, wow. Oh, and then, yeah, everybody just involved. Ooh, another good guy to go on board with would be Kyle Larson here. Let's go on board with Kyle Larson. I bet he got a pretty good view of things. The big one strikes at Las Vegas. Oh, my gosh. That is, without a doubt, the biggest wreck we have seen all season. Larson's had a rough start to his season, too. He's been involved in a few wrecks. Let's take a look at what happened again from Larson's point of view. Yeah, Keselowski on his lid. Larson's kind of just driving through smoke, and he was good through the whole thing, and then the last second just makes contact with Kurt Busch. There's going to be a lot of guys missing the front end of the car if they even are able to get their cars back going. Let's take a look at this one more time. We're going to look at Kurt Busch for this next view. Again, I mean, Kurt Busch, he's going to be like the center of the wreck. No, not really the center of the wreck. Let's see what happened once again. He's like running right there with Keselowski. They're that close to touching. I think they did touch. DiBenedetto's just way too fast on that inside lane. He's sliding up the track, makes contact, and DiBenedetto's going to be the main factor of that wreck happening. And yeah, everybody just piles in from that point on. Chase Elliott, Austin Dillon. Keselowski went on his lid, and I think, did he stay on his lid? No, he flipped back over. That is the biggest wreck we have seen all season so far. Hopefully we're not green flag racing. I don't think we are. Well, guess who's leading at the caution? He's led at every single caution this year. It's Kyle Busch, ladies and gentlemen. Man, Busch has just been unstoppable this year so far. A lot of guys DNF'd after that one. Yeah, there are a lot of guys going to be out of the race now. Ty Gibbs making his debut today. Where is he at right now? Did he get involved in that wreck? Because I don't see him on the leaderboard. It's not showing him. Where is Ty Gibbs at? Oh, he's in 16th. Okay, I missed him. I missed him in 16th. Anyways, Logano in second. This is the Penzoil 400 at Las Vegas. We already had a big one, ladies and gentlemen. The biggest one of the season so far. Hamlin, he was down pit road. I think he might have been lucky. Did he get involved in it? I don't think Hamlin got involved in the wreck. But dang, that was the biggest one of the season. You know, you gotta put all the blame on Matt DiBenedetto. He's just running way too fast on that inside lane. I mean, you can't really blame him though, because you know Kurt Busch is there. I don't know if you can really blame people on that now that I think about it. It's just, you know, it was luck of being right there when DiBenedetto had to slide up the track. I mean, he could have done a better job of trying to slow down a little bit, but you know, it didn't work for DiBenedetto, and then he died. Actually, he didn't really die in the wreck. It was Keselowski is the one that went up and over. But yeah, Kurt Busch and him were running so close. I thought it was just Busch got tight and tapped him in the corner, sent Keselowski flipping in some way. But no, it was all DiBenedetto. He just came up the track. We'll be going green this time, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Get to your feet. We are going green flag racing from Las Vegas for the second restart of the race. And hopefully we can go... how many laps did we go? We went like 1 or 2 laps. I think we went 1 lap. Oh no, we're about to see a repeat. We got Truex there now. Oh no, please don't. Nobody slide up. Nobody slide up. Nobody slide up and we'll be good. We'll be good. Nobody slide up. I was on the right camera. Yeah. Alright. We come down onto the front stretch here. Front stretch of death, man. Front stretch of death. That's been a theme. As Kyle Busch. My gosh. Busch is just too good driving away from the field. There's a look at the field behind for just a few seconds there, like a second or two. Kyle Busch driving away at Vegas right now. Lap 7 of 41. Man. Big wreck, though. We still got guys on pit road? Okay, looks like nobody except for Brad DNF'd. But there's probably a lot of cars on track with damage. Like, when I say that, I mean missing... Y'all saw how I was making the modified car joke. Oh my gosh, we have another caution. Who's it for? Who's it for? No, I should have been going the way I was going. Oh, it's the 47 and the 20! No, Christopher Bell. Let's see what happened between these two. Stenhouse is one of those guys running the modified. Alright, what happened to Stenhouse and Christopher Bell? I'm gonna assume somebody hit the wall and just came down to Stenhouse. Or on Stenhouse. Let's see what happened. Oh, they were wrecking ahead before Stenhouse even got there. Okay, hold on. We're gonna have to look at Christopher Bell. I thought Bell hit the wall and Stenhouse just ended up coming up into him, but no, it looked like it was more than that. We might have to go onto a wider view for this one. Let's see what happened. Oh, 77 came up into the 78, clipped Bell. Bell went into the wall. And he got tagged, and then Stenhouse into him. Stenhouse didn't hit him too hard from the looks of it. That's racing, man. That's racing. Somebody's in the infield. I think it was McLeod. Not too big of a wreck. We're gonna go on... Hold on, we need to freaking do this again. We're gonna go on board with Stenhouse just to see kind of his view of it. I know, like, I think he's probably driving through smoke most of that time. That's probably why he ran into him there. I was trying to look towards the back of the field, see who all had damage, and then I just see that. Bell and Stenhouse. Right. Yeah, you're just gonna see Bell. He's kind of just coming up. Well, he's not really coming up. I mean, 77 just got turned down into him. He's in the wall. He's driving through smoke. You can't see anything. And, I mean, he slowed it down. He did a good job of that. But Stenhouse is probably going to be done for the day after that one. He's down pit road. He's not on the track. We know that. Where's the 18 of Kyle Busch? That is not the 18 of Kyle Busch. Still your leader. Yes. He's led after every caution this season. It's something. Kyle Busch is something else. He's just built different. Alright, we'll be going green next time, I think. Man, yeah, let's see. Any DNFs? I'm gonna assume Stenhouse is out of the race after that one. It's showing him in 31st, but once we cross the line here, we should be able to tell. Is Almirola in second? Where's Almirola? Almirola's in 6th. I don't know. I guess. No, probably pit stops rolled through. Saying Stenhouse is in 31st. That's weird. Alright, anyway. There is the, was that the second caution there? I'm already forgetting, guys. We've seen a lot of cautions this season, and none of them were at Daytona. So yeah, that was, first wreck was a big one. Second wreck could have been bigger. You know, that was a great save from, Mcmurray. He turned down into Christopher Bell, but right after that, he straightened the car back up, and it was like he never got turned, you know, but Bell... He hit the wall pretty hard. He went up on 2 wheels, I think, and then he you know, there's no saving that if you get turned up to the outside wall and you're that close to the outside wall too. There's no saving that. And you know, he got tagged. Had he not gotten tagged, I think Stenhouse would have made it through that wreck. But I think pace car should be pulling off this time by. Can Kyle Busch pull away from the pack as he has been all season off of the restart, or we're just going to have to figure out. Kyle Busch has continued to oh wait, we're not going green this time. Okay. Kyle Busch has continued to dominate the season, leading the most laps of any driver so far this season. I think Busch has led every single lap of this race, because didn't he take the lead lap number 1? I think he did. He may have qualified third, but he's back to the lead. He qualified on pole 2 races in a row. Alright, we're going green this time. Qualified on pole 2 races in a row. And he was able to win one of those. I mean, if Busch wins today, he has to be leading in points. Hamlin's struggling today. He made, I guess, an early beginning of the race pit stop or something. How's Austin Dillon doing? He's had a tough start to his season. Oh, whoops. Yeah, he's had a very, very tough start to his season. How's Austin Dillon doing? He's in 22nd. I mean, he's been running worse this year. Looks like we still got a lot. We got a lot of guys on pit road. We're seeing now after the wreck. Yeah, 81 in his debut race in 25th. On turn 4 right now. As of, I've recorded this the same day I recorded Rockingham and Daytona, and I'm still in the same can of Rowdy Energy. It's, like, impossible to drink this, for me at least, within, like, 5 hours. No, I don't even know how long I've had this. I've had this since, like, 4 or something like that. 4 or 5. Where did my phone go? It's right here. It has been like 4 hours since then. I don't know. Green flag is out. Kyle Busch is going to pull back to the lead. I expect to see more cautions. That is why we're going to go to the spectator cam so we can get a wider view of the track, and maybe we can catch these wrecks happening live. As there's the field. Not a lot of drivers, except for the drivers that have fallen off. I really don't know. I heard screeching. I don't think it was for Rex. Why is Bubba so fast? My gosh, it looked like he's about to kill the wall. Kyle Busch onto the front stretch here at his home track. Look at Harvick. Harvick has been performing well this year, too. Harvick could maybe, even if Busch wins. Okay, if Busch gets most lead laps, which it's looking like he's going to, and wins the race, I say Busch goes the first in points, Harvick goes the second in points, if Harvick can finish second at Vegas. Harvick, Harvick's got to wait till ISM, I think, or Phoenix. Whenever we get to Phoenix, I think Harvick's got that one in the bag. There's Austin Cindric, though, the points leader right now. Entering this race. He's trying to make a pass on his teammate Kyle Busch in the lead. He's not dominating this race as much as he was, or like gap-wise, he's not dominating this race. Oh, somebody's smoking on the apron. I don't know if that's going to bring a caution out. I think it might have been the 14. No, it's not the 14. I could not tell who it was. I don't know if they'll throw a yellow for it, but I did see somebody smoking on the apron. All right, let's see it. Are they going to slow down? They're not slowing down. No yellow, no yellow. But like, in terms of how wide the gap is, Harvick is closer today. So in the gap-wise, Busch has not dominated as much as he did last race. But you know, oh, there's smoke on the front stretch. Did they wreck again, or are we yellow? Yeah, we're yellow. Oh my gosh, what happened? What happened? Oh my gosh. Alright, let's go to the pace car, see when the caution came out. I think that might have been our longest run of the day. We want to go to a closer cam on the pace car, though. When did the caution come out? What did the wreck look like, etc.? Lights are on right there. Alright, was it for the dude who blew up? Who was it that even blew? Oh, it's for the 62 and the 96. I saw the 96 on pit road. I thought he was the one that blew up. What happened? What happened? It looks like we might. Oh wow. Oh, he took a big spin to the on the front stretch, whatever. What happened? Blue's close. Looks like he just came up on the front stretch. Those guys did a great job of saving it. And then, yeah, the 96 just hard into the 62. I think we got to go on board with the 96 for that one. He's smoking big time. Let's see what happened, you know. But I'm pretty sure everybody that kind of got involved with Gregson there was able to save it. So that's a good job on their part. Let's take a look what happened here. From another perspective. We already know what happened. 62 up. He didn't hit the wall. He just started spinning. Great save from those guys involved, and Ty Dillon just takes a big hit. Nothing to really look at much. It's really only a 2-car wreck. Could have been more. Great job saving the car, though, from other guys. And, yeah, we're going to have to go look at Kyle Busch again, because guess what? Guess who was leading at the caution? It was Kyle Busch, who has dominated the season. Dominated the season. Yeah, we're seeing a lot of the guys that are down pit road, man. It has been a tough season for some of these guys. A lot of wrecks this season. That's because I put the AI aggression and then skill level on the max, so they're going to be racing aggressive for passes, and we're going to see a lot of wrecks. I was surprised why didn't we see any of this at Daytona, huh? But we were wrecking at Rockingham and Vegas, which are a mile and a half shorter tracks than Daytona, and not as high speeds as Daytona. I don't know. Kyle Busch, though, has dominated another race. He's led all 19 laps, or 18 laps so far, I'm pretty sure. That's the lucky number for Busch. If Busch leads, I'm trying to calculate, I think 21 laps he'll have led the most laps. 22 for sure he'll lead the most laps. Or is that halfway? I don't know, I suck at math. Anyway, we'll be getting ready to go green here in a little bit. Take a look at where some of these guys are at in the field. Of course, we have to take a look at our debut of the season. He's in 21st. Ty Gibbs is in 21st in that 81. We get the 9 and 22nd. Looks like Suarez might be able to get through this race. Hamlin's 2 laps down, only lap car other than the guys that are wrecked and down pit road fixing damage. Are some of these guys out for the race? I'm still trying to get used to like it'll say accident. I think when it says accident, they're repairing damage, but when it's like specific about what it is, then they're out. I'm not sure though. I could be wrong. Anyway, where are we on the track? I think we're on the front stretch. Should be, yeah, we're going green this time. Here comes Hamlin. Hamlin has been on that lap car spot. The lap car lane, as I like to call it, every single restart, other than the first one. For the Daytona 500 winner, it's been a tough race so far for him. He's 6th in points entering today's race. Busch is in 3rd. Harvick is... Where's Harvick? I forgot where Harvick is. I think Harvick's 5th. C4. I can't remember. Yeah, if Busch wins this race, I think Busch is going to be going up to 1st in the points. He's looking for 2 in a row on the year. That's pretty big for a sim series. I don't think that happens a lot. 2 in a row in a sim series. I don't know. Busch could be on a winning streak, guys, so we got to watch out. Kyle Busch. Pretty sure we're in 4 right now. I'm going to go to the spectator cam so we get a wide view of the track. We can maybe catch a wreck happen. Pace car's pulling off, ladies and gentlemen. And... we are green flag racing from Las Vegas Motor Speedway in Las Vegas, Nevada. Try to catch a wreck early on, maybe. Cindric is not performing the best he has been this season. He had a 3rd place and a 4th place. And now he's towards the back of the cars running on the track. We can try to move on from that, though, this race. We still got plenty of time. Plenty of cautions are to come with how they've been racing. And look how they're racing back there. That's just caution-worthy. I think they went without a caution, though. I don't see those caution lights coming on, so I think we're good. Kyle Busch pulling ahead from Logano and Harvick. We got Anthony Alfredo, who I don't know why Anthony Alfredo is performing so well, but he cannot be stopped with how well he's been constantly running top fives. I forgot what he ran at Daytona, where he was, but Alfredo's in 4th right now, I think. No, because I think he's actually in front of him. He's right there with Alfredo. I think Alfredo's about to pass him. Busch is your leader. Harvick behind. Logano follows. And then it's Almirola and Anthony Alfredo. It has been an interesting season to start off so far, as they're on the backstretch here at Vegas. But yeah, so if we do a season 2 for this, which I'm planning on doing because I've had so much fun with the start of this season, I am going to try to get all the modded tracks in. I thought I heard caution. Wait, do they even tell you if there's a caution? I don't know. Are we pacing? Are you kidding me? Is there another caution? Or no, he's just running slower through the corner. Kevin Harvick, he's been keeping it closer than he could at Rockingham with Busch. Of course, Busch had like 2 seconds over Harvick at Rockingham, but Harvick had like 3 seconds over 3rd place at Rockingham. It was Busch and Harvick were pulling away. We have another caution. Are you kidding me? Let's see if we can catch it. No, we can't. We don't get a good angle of it. Another caution. We can only go a few laps under green. Apparently, we gotta figure out what happened. It is a detective's race for sure. Alright. Alright, right there. What happened? Let's go full screen for it. I'm gonna turn off my ticker real fast. There's Busch. Yep. Front runners. We get it. I saw the smoke. I think it was on the backstretch. It was the 2nd backstretch wreck of the race. I don't know. Ooh, big hit for the 78-16, and that looks too familiar to something I am not gonna mention. It's not like it's inappropriate, but that just looks too close to something I won't mention. Let's take a look in slow-mo what happened in this wreck. Just a hard hit up into the outside wall for some guys. Came up into Mcmurray, and yeah, Grawl was into the outside wall. Mcmurray and BJ McLeod, you know, nothing much to look at there. I want to go on board with Jamie McMurray for this one, though. Let me pause it real fast. Nope, let me pause it. Alright, Jamie McMurray, I want to go on board with him for this in fast, like real time, real fast. I'm just going to slow it down a bit. I want to go on the roof. Here we go. Just another view of what happened. Yeah, he came up into the 77, and then it's history from there. Good thing for the 77 is he's really only going to leave with the right side damage in the car. So, not too bad for the 77. Pretty bad for the 78, and 16 of Gralla wasn't horrible, really, on that wreck. It wasn't a horrible wreck for him, so he doesn't have a lot of damage on the car. That's something positive to look at. We've had so many caution laps at Vegas. Where do we go next? I think it's Atlanta. I could be wrong. It'll show it after the race. I'll make sure you guys know what the next race is. Kyle Busch, though, leading. With Harvick behind. Busch and Harvick have been the dominant drivers. They have spent the most time. Busch has spent the most time in first this season, I'm pretty sure. Harvick spent the most time in second. That's pretty much how it's been. Rockingham, the cautions weren't horrible. I mean, kind of like the first 20-ish, 25-ish laps of that race. It was bad with the cautions, but then it died down around once we got around lap 30 on the restart. We got a green flag run to the end. So hopefully we get the same around the same mark here for... We're not going green this lap. I think it'll be the next. But hopefully we get the same mark for Vegas. We can get through this one. Green flag for the rest of the way. I think if this goes green flag long enough and Busch is in the lead, he's going to tear his tires up eventually, and Harvick is just going to be able to battle with Busch. I mean, closest finish we've seen this year, which you'd expect it to be close, was Daytona, of course. Truex and Hamlin, the two Joe Gibbs teammates, they've had a close finish like that at Daytona before for the 500, and they did it again. This time they were on the same team. But, you know, there's probably going to be close finishes. I was running a few testing sessions just to see how it all went. And Chase Elliott was, it was a race at Charlotte. Through turns 3 and 4, Harvick got down to the inside of Elliott, and he passed him. But Elliott was still on his outside, and then coming onto the front stretch at Charlotte, this is, like, you know, coming to the checker, this is the last lap. Elliott pulled in front and just barely got Harvick. It was just barely, it wasn't just by a little bit, not as close as that Daytona finish. But, you know, for Charlotte, that's a close finish, you know, because you really only see close finishes like that at super speedways. But, we're going green this time. We're on the backstretch right now, though, so we gotta wait until we get through 3 and 4. Pace car pull off, you get it. We're gonna go to the spectator cam. We get a wider view of the track. Maybe we can catch an early on wreck if one is to happen. I'm hoping that'll be the last caution. We can get through the rest of this one. Green flag. We're gonna have to find out, though. Pace car is gonna get ready to pull off out of 3 and 4. I have no idea. We do not have a lot of cars on track. We only have 25 cars on track right now out of the 39 that started the race. 25 are on the track, and really only 24 are in contention. Where's the 81 at? He is in 17th. Ty Gibbs is in 17th in his debut race. Here we go. Wave that green flag, because we are green flag racing from Vegas again. Hopefully that'll be the last caution. We've really slimmed down the drivers in this one. As Kyle Busch is your leader. But charging behind is the 4 car of Kevin Harvick. And then Denny Hamlin like 3 laps down or whatever. I don't know how many laps down he is. Alfredo still charging, you know, for a good finish. Top 3 finish maybe today for Anthony Alfredo. It's Harvick and Busch, though. Really the main contenders for this one. Harvick dropped. But we're going to see if Harvick can gain or if Busch is just going to continue to dominate. I think Harvick, he might be gaining every few laps. He'll gain, and then I think he drops. We're looking good, though, for a possible green flag run to the finish. You know, a lot of the guys behind, they're running single file on the backstretch. You know, they're not all clumped up, only for, like, the lead up here. They're all, like, 4 wide and everything, or however wide they are. I don't know, 3 wide and all that. Harvick is definitely closer to Busch, though, than he has been in these past runs, I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure how many car lengths that is. I'm bad at calculating that. I think we'll have a green flag run to the end, though, unless it's like a wreck for the lead, which we have not been seeing a lot of. Harvick trying to close in on that 18 car, who's looking for 2 in a row. Harvick, he could have a 10th place finish in 2 second-place finishes to start the season. For Busch, it would be a 12th place in 2 first places. But we'll see, we'll see. I think, I'm going to say if Harvick wins, Harvick will go to the lead in the points and Busch goes to second. But if Busch wins, Busch is going to first, Harvick's going to second. It could be a lot of this year. Busch and Harvick battling for the championship. I don't know. Harvick has definitely been closing in on Busch. He was just a little bit. He gained a little bit on Busch that lap. Harvick is... It's going to be a battle for the lead between Harvick and Busch. It's going to be between Harvick and Busch for the win. I'm going to go back to TV1 because Harvick's really got it close with Busch. I'm actually going to go back and do Harvick here. Kevin Harvick, Busch light car. Trying to gain on that 18. We'll see if he can do it. Drinking some Rowdy Energy in the NR Rowdy Energy Sim Series. Harvick, he's gaining on that 18 though. This is the closest somebody's been able to contend with the 18 at a speedway that isn't a super speedway. Because everybody's contending close to super speedways, but no. Harvick, he is gaining on that 20, that 18. How many laps we got? We got, or not, I didn't mean how many laps we got. I meant how close is it? Harvick might be able to pass the 18 here. I don't know. Harvick might be able to get in front of the 18. Actually, now that I think about it, I think even if Harvick finishes first, Kyle Busch will be set first still because he's led the most laps in every single race. It's determined now for this one. Who's led the most laps? Kyle Busch, though. It's close. It's about maybe 2 car lengths, the distance between Harvick and Busch. Harvick is gaining. He's right to the back of the 18. We're going to go on board with Kevin Harvick. How about that? Do y'all want to see some onboard action in the NASCAR or the NR2003 Rowdy Energy Sim Series? He's right behind that 18. He's trying to close in on the leader. Busch has led every single lap since Rockingham started. He's going to get real close. Harvick's going to make his move right now. Harvick and Busch battling for the lead. Busch still has it. No, Harvick's to the lead now. Harvick trying to spoil 2 in a row for Busch. Busch isn't going to back down, though. If Harvick clears him, Busch is going to try the outside lane here. He lost time off of that, though. He's going to have to go to the inside, try to do what Harvick did. Harvick leads lap number 37, and that is the first lap somebody else has led since the start of Rockingham. Busch led every single lap at Rockingham. Can Busch make a comeback in these last few laps, or can Harvick drive away? I thought Busch had this one in the bag, but as I was saying, Harvick, man, Harvick's the closer. They call him the closer for a reason, because he comes up clutch late race. Like a closing pitcher, almost. Busch definitely has enough time to maybe try to run him down, though. He's been gaining. I think Busch can run him down. It's not decided for Harvick yet. It's between Busch or Harvick. Between Busch or Harvick for this win at Vegas. The hometown hero, Kyle Busch. I don't know if he's so much of a hero, though, because of how hated he is. Busch is going to make a run for him. It's maybe a half a car length gap for Busch. 2 to go. Busch is so much faster in the corners. It's always whoever's behind seems faster in the corners. If Busch takes the lead from Harvick, there's no way Harvick can take it back. Will Busch try to make his move? No, he's going to wait till the last lap. He's peeking under Harvick, though. See a wreck, and then Byron's all of a sudden in third. Wow. White flag from Vegas. 1 lap to go. It's between Kevin Harvick or Kyle Busch. Busch, he's right to the back. I bet he's gonna try to make his move on the backstretch here. Will he stay to the inside or stay behind the 4? He's gonna stay behind the 4. Here goes. Here goes. This is Busch's move. It's his he's not going to make... Yes, he is going to make it. He gets down to the inside of the 4. Who's going to get it? As we come onto the front stretch, Busch to the lead. No, is it Harvick? Is it Busch? Who gets it? It's going to be Busch. He gets his 2nd in a row. What a finish from Vegas. Kyle Busch just barely getting Harvick in the last turn. And Kyle Busch is going to win his 2nd race of the season at his hometown track. We're only 3 races in, and Kyle Busch has won another race. Joe Gibbs remained undefeated with the win from Hamlin at Daytona, and then the 2 wins at Rockingham and Las Vegas from Kyle Busch. That was an insane race. Wow. Oh, Byron, I didn't even notice Byron. I was too focused on Busch and Harvick, that battle from that final restart. I predicted it right, though. We would get that long green flag run from lap 25 to 30. We'd get that long green flag run to the end. And that was worth it. That was worth it. Happy Harvick tries to close it out at Vegas. He cannot. And Busch already got his second win of the year right there. Let's go ahead and click done here. Guess who is to the lead in points? It's Kyle Busch. And then 23 points back is Kevin Harvick. Kevin Harvick, or Busch is off of 2 first places in a row. Harvick is off of 2 second places in a row. But, you know, you're the first loser in second place. Kyle Busch, though, great win, great win. That was, I enjoyed that race more than I enjoyed Daytona. A lot of wrecks, of course. And then we got that lone green flag run between Busch and Harvick for the win. And we go ahead and look at the standings real fast. Kyle Busch in the lead by 23 points over Kevin Harvick. And then it's 35 between third. That was a tough race for Hamlin. He's all the way back to 9th. And what do you know? Number 12 is in 12th place. Let's see who's last in points, because we always like to make fun of the last place driver. It is going to be Daniel Suarez. He remains the last place driver with 64 points. That'll do it for this one, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let me go ahead and close out of here so I can end the stream, and I will see you guys in the next one.